Maybe we move on to the other topic. Refereeing decisions. So this week, this season, really, it be the other main theme of the campaign. More coaches, they complain about refereeing. The latest to complain be Ignatius Osefosu. Then they talk about bad refereeing decisions as they lose 2-0 to Accra Hearts of Oak.
I've sat here and said it before. The only thing I know to do is to coach. Whether you are happy, whether you are comfortable, it doesn't change anything. But my disappointment is inconsistency. Caleb does a tactical foul, no yellow card. Latif does the same thing, yellow card for Latif. House of Oak gets ball, time wasting, they don't get talked to. King Faisal does it, they get talked to. That's inconsistency. That's what I cannot, because I don't know the laws you use. But if I see the same thing and two different interpretations, that I think I'm quite sensible to notice that there are inconsistencies in your judgment, and I cannot take that.
So you believe that affected the psyche of the players?
I don't believe that. For me, I always tell them that that's one of the first things. I say, what? Play to the whistle. The referee will not change his mind. So it didn't affect our play. It's just that we just gave 2 bad goals away. House of Oak did well. They kept their winning mentality, which we didn't keep. And that's the problem. It has nothing to do with the referee. If anything, that's why I'm saying I want to see the two true balls that led to the goal. I believe that Kosa was offside. And I want to watch it again. Maybe if I watch it again, I will see whether I am right or I'm wrong. That's the only thing.
Okay, so that be Ignatius Osefosu to talk about inconsistency. He said if they do something, the referee they talk.
Yeah.
If Hearts of Oak do something. You watch the game, right? What did they talk? It be true. You notice, okay, generally, what be the refereeing performance on the day? Then we go zoom into the specifics.
Poor.
I see.
Then it be really be poor. Back again to my earlier submission where at the talk, then I did some coach being body. He say, what he realized, we say, the referee know they allow the game make it flow. The slightest touch, he go whistle. The slightest way, some of the decisions be really bizarre, like weird. It be off, like way off. I no go refereeing course, but your small knowledge about the basics of football, you say this, you go feel allow play.
Yeah.
So Ignatius get fair point. We are they like the way he hammer on them. But what I want to be say, what did they talk? You know, be story. You know, be news. This thing, we started to talk about this thing, what, like 4 seasons, 5 seasons.
Oh,
you see that thing? My only concern be say, these issues are never addressed. We always the left farm, we go start new season, referees go come mess up again, then boys go take something.
But that be why the GFA match review, what be the name? The match review.
Review panel. Good.
What did they do? They just suspend referees.
Ever since the league started, how many referees then take them on this season?
But I mean, as recently as 2 seasons ago,
then they do.
At least then they be very often say they punish referees.
So for them apart too, I refuse to be consistent. Then for look at these things again, over and over. If you go take them some months where the final verdict go come, then for do. So say you go serve a scapegoat, give the people where they will can't they will come officiate. Then we just go have fair officiates because it really be bad. It really be bad. Where they allow the game make it flow. It be very bad because if they sit there, they watch at the Ghana Premier League. Then somebody, my colleague journalist, will say, if you no be say he no be journalist, so he cover. Pass say he will go stadium, go watch Ghana Premier League. He no go do. Well, you see, what I do be say, just walk through the fans, then hear my thoughts on the game. It really I think 1 out of 10 go talk one positive thing about the 2 teams or the referee, or then the referee. Everybody gets excuse about how this officiating be bad, about how this referee be. Well, it be really be bad. It can't make repetitive. Nobody they solve. I'm telling you, nobody they care. Well, it can't make something where it be what part of the Ghana Premier League.
Okay.
Where not for be so. You get it. So Ignatius there. But what I want to come is say either in Pakwisi Femi into the runs they talk about. He say everything be a white. See, those things they never it go day. So it boil down to how referees serve. Then they go through the process, how then they even pass out
how they
as referees. question marks there. All those things needs to be looked at. The bar. So that's my concern.
Well, Nathan, why if you can say when they go top African competitions, our referees know the inside. You they go proper competitions where countries they blame my referees. You know what the list? See, you go first search the list inside and then go see Ghana referee name for inside. Hey. Levels there. When our referees no meet that. Wait, the thing is
maybe give Daniel Lai some credit.
Daniel Lai?
Yes. Recently I think
one
or two things he did there. So
the last AFCON goes on.
You know.
But they do vibes.
They try raising level at the back. But if they go proper tournaments, they drop them for house. But the thing is our referees note something. The announced expose come expose them big time. After that expose, what we try to do, we just bring in new people. Say, may they just.
See, somebody go make some counter arguments. We say it be true. The announced expose, it barbs some referees. But go admit say the referees all where the expose barb them. It be them where then they get the experience.
Yeah.
So now they bring the new ones for coming. Now the new ones then come now. Have you how many years now since the expose?
Oh, it'll be like 4 years.
Yeah, good. We do 4 years. Actually, so the new ones then come now. With proper people we get for the list inside already. When we go chop game, we will talk say okay. I think nowadays Senogbe one of the referees we feel the give them thumbs up. But when a top referee self, then Elias self, there are some games where in a chop they do mistakes. We are the Bab refereeing the mistakes we did the distance. But me say for Bab say the level of our refereeing they low.
Even there is under 17 AFCON, we don't get referee for that.
Yeah. The level of our refereeing they low. If you compare our people for Africa inside, our referees, the level they low. We're all because the law, where they for interpret them. I don't know which law do they read, but some of them be bad. You watch Eden Stars, the free kick where they them commit, where they score them now. I review the action again. See, if striker they want move go, the ball going right. Where defender move across something like this, then boot the ball off the striker. How that be foul? Why Fabian no go rant? Fabian go rant because the defender clearly touched the ball off the striker, yet referee say be foul. Again, if game they go on, where referee, I don't know talk of if they whistle your mouth inside where you want just blow armor, you go to spot the game give we. So me I watch her, it be issue a day long time. And the guys I speak to Alex Scott about this referee situation. Say, oh Charlie, tell me you be the referee's manager. Every season, boys they complain. Say referee no good though. What you guys they do? What you talking me say? Oh, we are trying to bring VAR into our football. So VAR be the solution. And the Bible say VAR come and go help them. But me say, why did VAR no day no? What do they do help on our referees? Every week be mistakes day. Every time be fans the ball. You go realize say, not that they beat referees some time ago.
Oh yeah.
Talk about bad officiating.
Yeah.
If you say right, they say make fans shun. So as the GFA they talk to make fans shun, no? The referee level 2, no? If I try to increase them small. See, me I get that pool of huge referee numbers, if we cut up, go for proper 10 or 20 referees.
Rank the referees, pay them more. Money no day.
The money matters. Nathan, I don't go there. What we can do the money matters too?
Recently, they can introduce some bus transportation. They increase them.
If the money matters, there don't want to be another subject. What me say? I first say the pool be huge. Before slash and come elite 10 or 20 referees, or maybe 15. Me, it not gonna worry me if we get the same top referees refereeing our match weeks day in day out. To the extent they go get good quality refereeing, then we go open them, they make them huge. Then everybody be the children officiating some. That's why the issue they know. The number be huge. So chaff the thing inside.
Okay. Then right there, they can't chaff because you know so the GFA introduced referee catch them in policy.
I come. You make me listen Didi Dramani.
Okay.
Didi Dramani, it shares a few thoughts really, some ideas on improving refereeing for the Ghana Premier League inside.
The players, but the industry, the support base, the technical direction in terms of the coaches, the administrative parts, so that, and then the commercial part. Those who bring their monies in will get to know that, strong stakeholders are also giving credence to what they are paying, and I think that the game is beginning to take a certain shape, the shape of structure, and you could see that all the teams, everyone is trying to implement a clear identity of a structure, and this is very, very important. Right from the build-up play through to the breakthroughs, and then the phases of play, seeing how teams are trying to play around the channels, seeing how they are trying to figure out the available, spaces and pockets, and defenders trying to break lines, with some passes, players trying to stay in certain structures. I think that is beginning to pick up a certain shape. But I think that there are other concerns, and especially, which is very critical, that we need to try to address in terms of how players have to stay in the game. And in football, I know how, if we say you have to stay in the game, it means you need not to unnecessarily go down when you can stay and continue to play. Play has to continue. It's the same thing also that match officiating need to have the game, to move. Sometimes the stoppages are very, very unnecessary, and I think that it's a work in progress, and I believe that we'll get there. And I challenge and encourage our coaches to infuse this in training, because when you do it in training, players stay on the pitch more, and they don't unnecessarily, feign injury, because it's a physical sport, so there will be knocks here and there. Sometimes you just need to stay on. It's unnecessary when you allow the medical team to come in and then you just get up. When you know you can get up. When you know you are not injured, why must you stay when the ball is, rolling towards your goal area? It's important.
Interesting. That'd be Masoud Didi Dramani, one of the Black Stars coaches. A very interesting point they make about officiating, officiating, letting the game flow, that kind of thing.
Yeah. For me, we go help on our referees. Yes, at the BAM say they go need refresher courses and things. Well, the JFA they do, it's good. But the team is say, after they do that too, for they pay them on time. I think the payment to, if something behind the scenes, I say the money matter, they delay sometimes. But I don't go there. But the team is say, the number is too huge. For try/stop, then get.
Okay, if you argue, say the numbers be too huge, so you're the advocate for what, 20 referees?
15
Experience.
or 10.
15, 20 experienced referees.
Or
right?
15, Seth.
I think.
So we go use them solely for the Premier League.
Yeah, but somebody to go raise some argument, we say, if I'm not too sure if you go have one referee officiating too many matches. So maybe that's why then they try.
The situation we get,
open them as
right, try because if every week coaches they complain, right? Say you rant too much, they fine.
Of course,
they fine 5,000.
Yeah.
That's why when coaches know. Then shut up, no.
So
if like that final data, Nathan, sort of post-match interviews we will get.
It'll be true.
So
got very explosive.
Our coaches shut up. So somebody watch this 5K self, no. If I do something better, so I go help me. Then say I will go rant, then I go pay Jeffy 5,000. That's why the coaches all they be like, oh, Fabian, no, it complains of the team go on.
Yeah.
Wait, they try talk about the game, but if he pay you, I pay you. The referee no good.
Yeah, wait, Nathan, you say now they talk something, say like, if Fabian says, he for keep quiet. Adekai, Adriana then Kotoko, MTN Africa Cup round of 16.
That be this season.
This season for that's a Babaya Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
It go again. Adriana come out Kotoko. Some bizarre calls from the referee and things. Say the Zebo come there, he can't complain.
That house of the beats, be penalties.
Yeah,
they come out.
So you see, if you're on the receiving end, say, just keep quiet.
The point is say our situation right there,
because say
that one number, no. So what we did right there, we good. Persistent complaints. One of the solutions where they propose, we say if the VAR no make ready, I don't know when our VAR go make ready. One thing we go feel we say, make me just look at the. I don't say the good ones go make mistakes. That's what they did. Yeah. But the thing we say, those who commit too many mistakes. One game because
but that will be why we set up the match review panel. Also they go because very recently, the GFA announced they send referee assessors to the various grounds. Maybe they watch the performance. So as they go, what be the feedback? What be the report? What they tell the GFA and since
So, but I think with the quality, if the numbers are huge, the quality will drop. That be the point that they make. The quality of refereeing. Some good ones are in the system. That one there. I mean, they play 9 matches. If 9 matches every match day, well, only 2 they bring issues. I mean, say 7 of the games, refereeing be okay.
Yeah.
Right? So that means say it not be it's maybe huge problem for all the referees. It be some referees. So if they should be say, oh, so if we get more way the cost we are, we go fit slash up top, then get the best people officiating our games. For now, as immediate solution to get a VAR.
Make I add to Chichi's point. He said I think last season, Ignatius did something really good. Then they watch the match in phone talk for start times. We know if he get some like replay screen, give the referee before even the VAR.
If the VAR that.
Yes.
VAR be say go watch
okay.
screen.
But this one, it be from start times. If that start times, we go fee project down for.
Yeah. There should be say how many games you go fee get. Start times they cover roughly 3 or 4
At
games.
least they go fee help.
3 or 4 games.
Yeah, but
per week. So means the other
maybe
5 matches now.
Okay, maybe we do for the ones we go fee coverage.
No, it will be unfair to those way they not get a VAR.
No, I mean the thing we say the matches of we know say sometimes no they cover all. We know this. Well, fair enough. The clubs they agree to that. It not be every Premier League club in match way sometimes they cover, right?
Yeah.
So the ones they do.
But you know the fear say them ones because camera no day no.
That be
That
where
way
the
they
propensity say yeah, we go get some strange decisions.
If not one for all the games, it go fit bring matters. So somebody go talk say, okay, this match I not get
camera no day.
no camera there. So this is when I go
mess
spoil.
up,
I go spoil my body.
Yeah.
The day we see camera nah, the one
They
there.
go mess up.
They do. Camera no there. Nah, referee go give you. So that's the thing there. Maybe just last stop.
Interesting. So make we go back to the basics. You make some points about in terms of logistics, replace possibly, training referees. But make it go back to
I they talk so sick of. Then Chichi said they carry me. Has then in Swatchman. Something funny happened for the pitch stop. Has get penalty. No, it been Swatchman rather.
Yeah,
they get penalty. Then has the lead 2-1.
Yeah.
When Swatchman get penalty, the referee take the penalty.
Take the penalty.
We see on chairman they go back in your fish in there. Why? Make it come make them talk. So then they there for like some 2 minutes be. Then just the judge about whatever go on. No, he come back, he can't rescind the decision.
You go invite that.
The people for them say, why human VAR that? Because we clearly don't have an idea what you guys go discuss.
Like clearly that may be wrong. Because if you watch where the 4th official day, then when the main referee there, who go see the incident better?
Well, in Swatchman we're just upset about the decision because then if you say whatever you guys go discuss about, if it be public consumption, everybody go see. By the 2 of you just go stand. Me and Chichi go stand. Where Chichi tell me, say Charlie, bro, go receive where I can't. You know, they make sense.
It's true because I mean, if this kind of instances, they create speculation.
Yeah, it really makes sense.
You know. But so finally, as we wrap up, what you mentioned, Pichi, you mentioned cutting down the number, having a smaller pool. We also mentioned the possibility of watching a replay,
introduction or something,
right, or something.
All the games or some games. What we go for the GFA cameramen they go all the games. So as backup, if it be the start times one safer, they can have that camera angles at one screen. But the thing is, say, if it be one camera per, they shoot the game. The angles be go there,
you go miss out.
You go bring another confusion. So because you go watch, then the referee go be say, Charlie, give me another angle. Then I did no angle there again. I go feel
that one. So you know, that one to be problem because even if they watch the start time replays, the angles that they show you to even watch and judge something.
It be difficult. It be difficult. And then see, the Bab say refereeing there globally, refereeing get issues. Those of them get VAR safe. They make mistakes.
Of course.
But when I own, the thing we say, the basic errors where they get wrong. Even the ball we know.
See, basic errors.
The basic. Some incident they maybe penalty incident. They it be controversial. We go feel allow you. But if ball hits defender in hand, when you take penalty, give if ball hits striker in hand rather. See the ball hits striker in hand. When you take penalty, give the striker. How the team go feel? Nathan, the ball hits striker in hand, but take penalty, give him.
Anyway,
this still JB unpardonable.
Anyway, I mean the discussion there we go continue, but before end the show for here.